Pregnancy is such a beautiful journey, but let's be honest. It's also a time when your body changes so quickly that sometimes it feels like you're not even living in your own skin anymore. Have you ever woken up, looked in the mirror and thought, wait, who is this person with the puffy cheeks, the tired eyes, and that little line starting to appear on my belly? If you have, please know you're not alone. Every expecting mom I've spoken to has had that moment. It's completely normal, and it doesn't make you any less beautiful. But here's something many women don't realize until later. The foods you eat during pregnancy don't just support your baby's development. They also play a huge role in how your skin looks and feels. Eating the right foods can help you keep that healthy, rosy glow, and even lower your chances of developing deep or long-lasting stretch marks. And honestly, it's not about vanity. It's about feeling good in your own skin, staying confident, and embracing this special season of your life with energy and grace. So in this conversation, I want to share with you 5 powerful foods that can make a difference for your skin during pregnancy. They're simple, practical, and you can find them in almost any grocery store. Think of it like sitting down with a friend over tea, and I'm just letting you in on a few secrets that other moms have discovered along the way. Let's start with something small, something that you probably already have in your kitchen: avocados. I know it sounds almost too easy, but avocados are like little green treasures for your skin. They're packed with healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids, and these are like building blocks for your skin cells. When you're pregnant, your body is stretching and growing at a pace you've never experienced before, and those fats help keep your skin flexible and hydrated. I remember talking to a friend named Julia. She was about 6 months pregnant when she confessed to me that she was terrified of getting stretch marks. Her mom had them, her older sister had them, and she was convinced she was destined to follow the same path. But Julia had this habit of making avocado toast almost every morning, not because she was thinking about her skin, but simply because she loved it. And do you know what happened? When her baby was born, she had just a few faint lines, nothing like what she expected. Of course, genetics play a role, but her doctor also mentioned that her consistent intake of healthy fats may have helped her skin stay supple. The great thing about avocados is how versatile they are. Slice them over a salad, mash them on whole grain toast, blend them into a smoothie with banana and spinach, you name it. You're not just feeding your body, you're giving your skin the elasticity it needs to keep up with all the changes. And while we're on the topic of hydration and elasticity, let's talk about another everyday hero: sweet potatoes. These bright orange beauties are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A. Why does that matter? Because vitamin A helps with cell renewal. Think of it like this: your skin is constantly shedding old cells and making new ones. When you're pregnant, that process is working overtime. By eating sweet potatoes, you're essentially giving your skin the raw materials it needs to regenerate in a healthy way. That's what keeps your complexion looking fresh instead of dull or tired. And the best part? Sweet potatoes are comforting. They feel like a warm hug on a plate. You can bake them, roast them with olive oil, mash them like you would with regular potatoes, or even turn them into fries if that's what you're craving. It's not just about nutrients. It's also about enjoying your food so that this journey feels joyful, not restrictive. Now, before we move on, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how your skin sometimes looks brighter after a really good meal? That's not your imagination. The foods you eat really do show up on your face. Avocados bring in healthy fats, sweet potatoes give you vitamin A, and together, they're like the opening notes of a song, a melody that sets the tone for the rest of your pregnancy skin journey. As we keep going, let's add another layer to this conversation. You've got healthy fats, you've got beta-carotene, but what about protein? Enter eggs. Eggs are often called nature's multivitamin, and for good reason. They contain protein, which is essential for repairing tissues, including your skin. They're also rich in lutein, which supports skin hydration and elasticity. And let's not forget about choline, an often overlooked nutrient that plays a role in cell membrane health. I remember another mom, Sarah, who told me she used to eat scrambled eggs almost every morning because they were quick, easy, and fit into her unpredictable schedule. She didn't think much about it at first, but she noticed that even though her belly was growing fast, her skin didn't feel as itchy or tight as she feared. She joked that eggs were her secret skincare routine, and honestly, she might have been right. And here's the beauty of eggs: They can be prepared in so many ways. Boiled for a quick snack, poached on avocado toast, baked into muffins with spinach and cheese, the options are endless. And each time you eat them, you're not just fueling your body, you're strengthening the very fabric of your skin. But skin health isn't just about elasticity or hydration. It's also about protection. Which brings me to our fourth food, berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, take your pick. These little gems are packed with antioxidants, especially vitamin C, which is vital for collagen production. Collagen is like the scaffolding of your skin. It keeps everything firm, smooth, and youthful. Without enough vitamin C, your skin can lose that bounce, and your chances of developing stretch marks increase. And here's a fun fact. Berries don't just protect your skin, they also help fight inflammation. Pregnancy hormones can sometimes cause redness, breakouts, or even that mask of pregnancy pigmentation around the cheeks and forehead. By adding a handful of berries to your breakfast yogurt or blending them into a smoothie, you're giving your skin an extra layer of defense. I like to think of berries as little soldiers, fighting off the stress and oxidative damage that can age your skin prematurely. And let's be honest, they taste amazing. Sweet, tart, refreshing, like a burst of summer no matter what season it is. When you put eggs and berries together, you're building strength and protection from the inside out. It's like giving your skin armor and energy at the same time. And that combination, it's powerful. Now let's round this out with our fifth and final food, one that sometimes gets overlooked but is incredibly important. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, they're all tiny but mighty. What makes them so special? Vitamin E. Vitamin E is like your skin's best friend. It helps repair damaged tissue, keeps skin moisturized, and reduces inflammation. When combined with the healthy fats we talked about earlier, vitamin E becomes even more effective. That's why so many skincare products boast about having vitamin E. But the truth is, eating it is even better. Think about tossing a handful of almonds into your purse for a quick snack, sprinkling chia seeds over your morning oatmeal, or adding sunflower seeds to your salad. These little additions make a big difference. And here's the best part. They're not just good for your skin, they also support your baby's brain development, thanks to their omega-3 content. I once met a woman named Clara at a prenatal yoga class. She told me that every night before bed, she'd make herself a small bowl of Greek yogurt topped with walnuts, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. It became her ritual, something that grounded her during the whirlwind of pregnancy. And she swore that her skin never looked better. Rituals like that not only nourish your body but also calm your mind. And trust me, your baby can feel that peace too. So here we are. Avocados, sweet potatoes, eggs, berries, and nuts and seeds. 5 simple everyday foods that together form a powerful toolkit for keeping your skin glowing, elastic, and more resilient against stretch marks. None of them are exotic or hard to find. They're just everyday ingredients, but when you bring them together with intention, they become something so much more. And as we close this conversation, I want you to remember something. Stretch marks are not a failure. They're not a sign that you did something wrong. They're simply a reminder of how incredible your body is, how it stretched, adapted, and grew to bring new life into the world. Eating these foods can help, yes, but the real glow comes from within. From the love you already have for your baby and the strength you're showing every single day. So take care of yourself, enjoy these nourishing foods, and embrace the changes with grace. And if you found this conversation helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Share your own tips, your cravings, or your experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what another mom needs to hear today. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you can join me for more conversations about health, motherhood, and self-care. Until next time, I wish you joy, confidence, and that beautiful glow that comes from within.